Hi everyone. I am Jeanette Tracy. I'm just putting that a bit. That's a bit better. Yeah, we're making the favourite tonight. But I bought some big guns out tonight because I'm not going to make me pastry by hand. Well, I am, but I've got the food processor, so it's just a case of whacking it in and job's a good one. Yeah, bless him, he's been busy all day today. Oh, Sour Patch Kids. Ooh. So yeah, yeah, I thought, well, why not? It's going to save me hands getting dirty. Yeah, I know I've got to sort of roll my pastry out and everything, but hi Lee, how are you? So I'm using the silicone muffin pans again. So yeah, best about it though, Chris says, well, like this one, he says it hasn't got many ingredients. He says saves on washing up. But that's it. There's just like 5 ingredients for your mince pies and then 2 ingredients for your meringue. That's it. So yeah, so in a nutshell, it's probably going to be a quick one tonight. Yeah, I've seen it's still live actually. Yeah, I'm Jad. Like a gaming. Yeah, because he's I think he's had his new internet today. I think that's where his dog can wash up. It's been a busy beat, bless his heart. Hiya, Johnny. So yeah, he's managed to get the mattress out the car. It's on the bed now, so all's good. Because it got me out by today, because I've got my B12 injection tomorrow. So I'm just going to put link in for Tracy. Excuse me. Doing that stupid thing again. Oh, wrong. Don't click on it, Tracy, because it's got one of them things on, and I'll try again. Should I? So I'll just go back onto, I'll just delete that because it's got one of them, thingamajigs on. Yeah. Stupid. Might be some while.
Got you highlight it, control, and then C.
Oh, crapola!
Right?
It's done it again. I'll get there eventually. Don't worry. Bear with me. Definitely. Plus, he's been hard at it today, Tracy. He's absolutely cream crackered. There we go. So that's the link for you, Tracy. Yeah, I got to get there in end. As I always say, that link is for Tracy's benefit only. Plus the mattress as well. So yeah, so I've got me just gear quick. That's me food processor. just saves all faff and all mess and everything when it comes to making the pastry. What? Says device is not connected.
Oh.
What are you doing?
You want the food processor, aren't you?
No, it's all plugged in and ready to go. I've just got to bring it over here.
I'm going to say, you just said pass me the food processor.
No. I think your camera's not plugged in or something, Tracy. Gas mark 7. Quite high.
Johnny to the rescue.
I don't know what you've done, Tracy, but yeah, it's just saying device not connected, which normally means that camera's not plugged in or something to that effect. I mean, it shows links working, but obviously Tracy's oh, gone. It come on then, Tracy. So yeah, it did come on momentarily. So but yeah, I can highly recommend it. It's a Cookworks one. They're not all that expensive. They're about 30-something quid. But in these cases, hi Tracy.
Hello.
In these cases, yeah, hi partners. It saves a lot of faff. It's like when I make crumble or when I make pastry, you know, when I'm doing the like Sunday dessert, I just chuck it in my food processor and away we go. So you know, anyway. Do you need to do anything first, Tracy? Do you want a cigarette or?
I've got one here already.
Okay. So yeah, so once I've made my paste, well, when when I've mixed my butter and my flour and my sugar, I'm going to put it in a dish and make the dough up that way because it makes faffing about with that.
Sorry.
Somebody's not feeling too clever because got a cold. Done nothing but sneeze all day.
How's this weather?
Did you get some golden castor sugar or did
No, I didn't get none.
But
I had a bit in cupboard, but not enough. So I just used plain castor sugar, like you said.
Yeah, I said same as I say in my message. I said, well, it don't make a deal of difference really.
I did have that like brown sugar, really light brown.
But you know when I'm making ordinary pastry or sweet pastry, pâté sucré as the posh word is, it's sweet pastry. I just use castor sugar anyway. Because this recipe called for golden castor sugar, I'd got some anyway. So, so I thought, well,
I always use that make though. What we had to like make of it.
Tate and Lyle. Is it Tate and Lyle? Billington's.
Billington's, yeah.
Man's Tate and Lyle. I'm trying to think. Anyway, hi good. How are you? So yeah, I mean, I'm not cheating per se, but I'm not rubbing it in by hand either. But yeah.
How are you doing it then, love?
Well, I'm doing mine in my in my food processor.
Oh
but
yeah.
It's just a rubbing in thingamajig anyway.
I'm using that pastry thing.
Oh yeah, the pastry. But one thing I will say is, when I put my food processor on, I will mute it because it's very loud.
I've got a food processor, but I can't be bothered getting all that out this time now.
I'll
be behind.
But yeah, so I mean, you'll be able to see it working, but obviously you're not. It's very loud. I wondered where he'd gone to, Gordo. dog pulled wire out at socket. So when you're ready, Tracy, we'll get.
Yeah. I'll just go give my hands a little wash.
Yeah, I've already done mine. Oven's on number 7. So yeah, so I'm sorry if you can't see me behind this, but I'm going to switch the camera over anyway.
Is that 200 Fahrenheit? Gas Mark 7.
220. Or 200 if it's a fan assisted.
Yeah. I didn't know, you see, so I just turned it down a little bit.
So yeah, obviously you'll be able to see what's going off, because yeah, that's how Chris has angled me. Yeah, the camera, so you can see what's happening. But actually, when I switch it on, I should just turn volume off or microphone off, because it does make a lot of noise. I'm laughing at Gordo, says it took him 2 hours to sort it out. Right, so
Right, where's me?
This is 250 grams of plain flour. Will you get me that butter and whatever out of the fridge? Also into this, you want 3 tablespoons of, this is the golden caster sugar. Look, I mean, it's same as ordinary caster sugar, but it's like a light brown colour. So yeah, so that's 3 tablespoons of golden caster sugar. Hi, Tommy. So yeah, obviously my butter and my lard is in fridge, so Chris is just going to get me that. Plus, he put some water in the fridge because it says it's got.
Yeah, I've just took all mine out now.
Yeah, so basically, just put some in a like a little, like in a little thing, you know. Hey, I've been swindled by Robertson's. I bought Robertson's mincemeat, and it says you need 400 grams, right?
Yeah.
So I got one out. I bought 2 just about safe side, but I got it out, and it says 411 grams on the jar. Now I come to weigh it out, and I had to open a second jar because it didn't quite make 400. So yeah, they've fiddled me.
Oh, because I've got exactly the same what you've just said, but it's just a different make.
Mine's Robertson's. Yeah, that is 25 grams of lard.
Well, I've got the same one as you, Jeanette, 411 grams.
Yeah.
It says Robinson's something.
Yeah, that's what I had.
Well, I've got one here just in case, but I've put just one jar into here.
I did. I mean, that's mine.
So I've got another jar just in case.
But we'll see anyway. So,
now.
Yeah, this is 100 grams of unsalted butter, so that goes in there as well. So basically, just put my lid onto my food processor. I will mute it for a minute until this resembles. You either till it resembles breadcrumbs. So. So yeah, see how quick that were, Tracy. That's mine. That's mine done. So what I'll do is I'm going to take this off now. Oh, that's the only problem and all. Because it's got like suction caps on underneath, look. It's stuck to my mouth. It's pulled it up. Oh, crap. Yeah, cock my camera up. Now it just needs a little bit of an adjustment here, baby. No, it doesn't matter. I've done it. I've done it. I've done it. I've done it. Hey, it's closed me down, has it? Oh dear. Oops. So I'll just show you guys, basically. Yeah, like breadcrumbs. But just beware as well, because sometimes these things are very sharp. These I've cut my sand many a time on them. I'm just going to put it in my dish so you can basically see what I'm doing, rather than I've just had wanted some more bread, whatever. Oh, you've anchored them to thing with zip ties, have you, Gordo? So yeah, so as you can see, did you get me that water out as well, baby? Did you get me that water out as well? If nobody's got a food processor, I highly recommend it. I mean, yeah, ready in no time. So yeah, so this is sort of obviously a pastry. Hiya, Jackie.
Hello, Jackie.
Hi, Jackie.
So yeah, so yeah, I just couldn't be bothered, because we've, same as I say, we've had quite a day. Well, Chris has anyway. I'll wait for you, Tracy.
It's nearly done.
Yeah, not to worry. Don't worry.
Oh, dear.
All right.
Pardon you. Oh. Jackie, you've given me your lurgy. Don't rush things, Tracy. If don't. But yeah, this pastry, it's just your flour, your sugar, and your butter and lard. You see, when normally I make, hi Richard, how are you? When I make sweet pastry, I just use butter. I don't use lard. But it's supposed to
Make it short, cook short pastry.
Yeah, it's to make it a more richer, buttery taste. So yeah, so I've done mine in food processor, Richard. Yeah. Now I'm just gonna flick my fingers through it just to make sure that there ain't any clumps left. And that's another reason why you use cold butter as well. So yeah, so you know, the combination of the cold butter, the cold water, you know, it but yeah, Chris did my flinging L. Chris did my water earlier on because I says it's got to be ice cold. He says, well, let me know. He says I'll put it in with butter, and you know, it should be. I'm going some.
Have you already put your water in, Jeanette?
No, not yet. I'm just sort of flicking through it with my fingers just to make sure everything's. So yeah, so it does say. I'll move that afterwards because it's going on my nerves.
Oh, yes, right.
It says 3 tablespoons, but it says to put it in a tablespoon at a time, because it's all right if you put 3 in and then it don't come together, or it's too too runny. So yeah, so I'm just gonna put a couple in for now. We'll see how we get on with that. So yeah, so basically, it's just a case of folding it all together till you get a dough, really. Now, hiya, Crypto. We'll go back to chatting, because once this is done, it's got to be in the fridge for 15 minutes, which isn't all that long, because we were going to do one. Here's one I made earlier. But I said to Tracy, I said, for the sake of putting it in the fridge for 15 minutes, we may as well just have a bit of a chit chat. Hi, Anna Grace, how are you? So yeah, Nonna. So yeah, basically you just keep adding your water until it comes together. Just doing a nutty. Sorry.
That's 3.
I've had to put more in mine, Tracy. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I could have done this bit into. I mean, I said tumble. I don't know where I've got tumble dry from. Food processor, but I like to do this bit by hand. Like it might just want one more. I've got some flour on hand anyway, so for when we roll it out anyway.
Oh well.
Now I had to research my cookie cutter again, because on mine, you know, when doing muffin pans, they've got to be pretty big ones. Right, so here's my leftover Well, when I say leftover, my spare flour. So what I'm going to do is, put it all down there again. Sprinkle a little bit on my mat. Turn this onto my mat and just says knead gently into a ball. So that's basically what I'm doing at the moment. So yeah, as you can see, it's in a bowl, and I'm going to wrap this in cling film now, and it's going to go in the fridge for at least. Crypto says she likes background. It's so cute. Found that one especially, Crypto. Thought, well, it's, you know, it's a Christmas themed baking, so. So yeah, so we're just wrapping that up in cling film, and if you can, baby, will you put me that in the fridge? I'll put my timer on because I've got that timer on for 15 minutes, so we know exactly when 15 minutes is up.
15 minutes time.
Right.
Yeah, so I put my timer on for 15 minutes to because it does say, yeah. So yeah, so that's got to be in the fridge now for at least 15 minutes. So
We're not a lot of bolts making the car today. Excuse me.
so yeah, so we'll have a bit of a chit chat while we while we're waiting. Turn that eating off. No, but I'm roasting and I want to go a t-shirt on. Oh yeah. Hiya, Andy. How's beach, Andy?
Hey, it's the future has arrived.
Yeah. We're making the great British classic of mince pies with a difference because we put in meringue on top.
Just going to wind us up now saying it's 40 degrees, it's not very enough.
Yeah. You had any snow yet, Tracy?
No.
Still not arrived yet?
No, not a drop.
Oh dear.
I thought this morning we were going to get some by end of day because, you know, sky.
Why?
It was pure white as if it were going to fall, but we hadn't still got none. And it was right foggy as well and misty. Fog didn't still last all day, but it's got back to blue sky again.
Oh dear. But yeah, I can't understand that. Why you want why you want
I know.
So yeah, so Tracy's not had any snow yet. And
Yeah,
like
a little way I had no snow. Because sliding everywhere, but
yeah, Tracy's only 37, just over 37 miles away from us, and we've had buckets of the stuff.
We might get it at Christmas.
But yeah,
this morning we might have snow.
Tracy's still not had any yet.
No.
But everywhere else in countries had it, except for Tracy. Well, most of the country anyway. So baby.
What?
He says, "Can I interest you in a membership for British synchronized swimming team?" Honestly, Andy, they were robbed. I know I says I weren't going to discuss it, but they were. The you know, that referee on about doing an inquiry because there's been that many complaints about him. So, watch, they'll land back in or I know they've already landed, but they'll come back to UK and they'll say, "Sorry, you've got to replay your match because referee weren't fair." They've got to jump on another plane all the way back to Qatar because they've got to replay it. But yeah, there were a lot of dodgy decisions by that ref. A lot. Hi, Ian Matthews.
Hi, Ian.
He says, "I've had a lot of mince pies in my time, but never a meringue topped one." Yeah. Well, you know what I'm like, Ian? I like to do things a bit differently. Like I've done frangipane top mince pies. I've done Viennese wheels, Viennese top. Yeah, we've done them all except for the, I mean, it wouldn't be me if I just did the plain old mince pie. I'm sweating, baby. Let's open that door.
I was looking at some of his old recipes, old videos, what we've done together.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, over the past few years, we've always done a different take on the mince pie, other than your basic mince pie.
It gone quick. Do you know I've been baking with you for 2 years?
And it were George that came up with the idea. It says, "Well, how about a meringue topped mince pie?" So I thought, well, I've never even heard of such a thing.
No.
I typed it in and it come up with a recipe. So it just it says he's into them rum ones from Aldi. Oh,
do we put sugar in that, Miran?
It's caster sugar again.
Yeah,
2 egg whites and
I forgot to put the sugar out.
125 grams of, well, it just says obviously the.
Okay.
But yeah, that's basically all a meringue is. I miss Chick, how are you? It's all right, we're waiting because we've made the pastry. It's got to be in fridge for at least 15 minutes, so we Crypto says, "Forget the mince pies, give me the rum." I'm not a big rum fan, if I must admit. I'm not a fan. No, it's 125 actually, Ian. It's like 5 ounce, something like that. 25 grams is an ounce. So, but you see, most recipes are either in like cups or grams. Oh, Andy says he's just off to Aldi, so he's going to have a look for them rum ones. Yeah, not too bad. Chris ain't too good, but yeah, he's had a stressful day. So yeah, so we're just sort of waiting, It ain't you that's give Chris's cold, is it, Miss Chick? She says she's not. She's poorly. But the thing is, there's that. It's been such a mild October and November, and then all of a sudden, you know, we've been with this Arctic blast. There's no wonder there's so many colds going about.
Oh,
No. Well, put it this way. He went to pick a king-size mattress up on Friday, and ever since then, it's been in the car because he hadn't been able to get anybody to help him with it. His pal said he would come in, but then, you know, he still hasn't been. Well, I've got my B12 tomorrow, so I've got to go to the doctor. So Chris says, well, it needs getting out today. Anyway, Chris being Chris, he decided to go and get it out the car by himself. So anyway, next thing, next door but one, he gave him a hand.
oh.
So, but he says
Easy to get up the bedroom stairs, or it awkward.
it will awkward.
Short turn round, won't they?
Yeah, we sort of like go up about 5 or 6, go across the landing, go up another landing, and then back up other way.
So it's awkward to get it all.
You know, it's sort of, you know what I mean. Anyway, so we'd said to the fella, he says, just bring it in here, and he put it in, like, propping up against the kitchen door. He says, because I still haven't got the old mattress off the bed yet. So then he tried to get it upstairs by himself. He did ask Callum, but Callum couldn't grip it. So he ended up going to other next door neighbour, Brian, and he gave him a hand upstairs with it. Oh, we've got an update on Ivy next door. That day when she was took into hospital, were it Friday? Yeah. Well, Poppy, who we've just been talking about, we're having some work done. And she was having a new boiler, so there were a lot of drilling and banging and God knows what else going on. And it transpires that Ivy fell. And she was banging on their wall to raise the fact that she'd fell. And obviously, because there were all this banging and crashing and drilling and whatever, she didn't hear her. So I don't know whether her daughter got a bit concerned, and they found her at 5 o'clock on the floor. She'd been there since 10 o'clock that morning.
Yeah.
She's broke her rib, actually.
Oh.
But she'll not be coming back here anytime soon because she's had to have some pins or something in her rib or something. I don't know what she said. Anyway, she's had to have some pins in, and obviously she's got to recuperate. So he told us that she's going to her daughter's while she gets better, mend. So I don't think it'll be like till other side of Christmas anyway.
A friend of my mum's, she had something to do with her, but she ended up having what you call a hip replacement. And she was laid up for about 8, well, not laid up, but, 8 weeks getting care for.
Well, it must happen Friday because that's when Chris, because if you remember, he couldn't get out to get that mattress because ambulance being there.
Yeah.
So I think it was grandson that found her because obviously her daughter must have rung her or something. Couldn't get in touch with her. Thought, well, that's very strange. My mum's always at home. So anyway, by all accounts, she'd been laid there since 10 o'clock that morning, and he didn't find it till 5 o'clock. But so yeah, so we were just glad she saw that she's on mend, and albeit that she's broke her rib and had to have pins or metal plates or whatever in, at least she's not the worst case scenario, let's put it this way. because we hadn't got a clue what had happened. We just know ambulance come Friday evening, and grandson was talking to her through ambulance door, so that's about as all as we know. But anyway, because it was Poppy's husband that helped Chris with that mattress, she says, "Oh, we're update on Ivy," and Chris says, "Well, I was going to ask if you'd heard out about Ivy." But yeah, I mean, same as I mean, I never heard of banging or anything. But then again, we could just still hear the noise of drilling and banging and whatever coming from Poppy's, you see. So I mean, probably even if she had a banged on our wall, I mean, we probably wouldn't have heard her anyway. So she's having a new boiler fitted, I think Poppy said. But yeah, Poppy were having a new boiler fitted. And because there were a lot of banging and drilling and whatever, she never heard her. So, bless her. But thing is, she's on mend. Albeit with some metal work in her leg, in her rib. So, so we've got about a minute left on this pastry.
I'm going to get these.
This is the size pastry cutter I've got for Tracy. It's a really big one. Because it did say, it says 7.5 centimeters. Now, on mine it says 3 7/16 inches or 88 millimeters. I thought, well, that's no good to me. That's not neither used to ornament. So I went on Google, and this is an 8-point centimeter, but them muffin tins are really deep, so I think that should do it. That's ready, baby. So yeah, so the next bit is we're gonna roll the pastry out and cut the rounds out. Will you just bring me a plate in as well, baby? Because what I find easier, Tracy, I mean, I don't know about you, is cut them out and then put them in my muffin pan.
Yeah.
So I always prefer to put them on a plate. Relatively easy, this one. It's so yeah. So this is the pastry that's been in the fridge. It says, well, oh God, to only roll off of it. So why it says only roll off of it, I don't know. But I've got my spare flour. I'm just gonna put a little bit of. Baby, can you get me a knife while you're up? Oh, I've got an itch on my nose. So what I'm going to do, Tracy, is I am going to cut mine in half because I want everybody to be able to see what's what. So I'll put that bit to one side. Now it says 3mm thickness. So I don't know what that is. I mean, you don't want great big thick mince pies, but you don't want dead thin ones as well. So we'll see how we go.
Yeah, do over the house.
Now, this is contradictory. It says 12 servings. Let's put 24 rounds out. So we'll make a little bit next. That's all there is to it.
What can it be?
So basically, I've got a cutter that's got a fluted side and a straight side as well. Now that, believe it or believe it not, and the size cutter that I've done has only got 6 out of it, so it might only make 12. I've done 2 pans anyway. So I like to put them on a plate till I've actually finished Not your buddy.
No.
I thought Buddy were.
Oh, he might be just scratching his little ear or something. That
Oh,
is where he's
bless him.
headed. He's snoring.
That's probably what I could hear then.
I thought he was crying, but he's not. He's snoring.
No.
Okay.
The little doggy done talk, make some noises.
I know. He ever snores or cries?
Where's your what?
You're going to need a step ladder. Get into bed.
He's on about that new mattress. Whoa. You're only a short horse, so you're going to need one and all.
You'll have to dive on it tonight, Jeanette.
Hey?
You'll have to dive on bed to get on it.
But yeah, it's one of them memory foam things, you see. So it is quite a deep one. See, I'm doing mine differently to yours, Tracy. I'm cutting mine out and pouring them on a plate first, rather than pouring them straight in.
Okay, I just thought saving all washing up.
Yeah.
Well, out of that 1/2, I've got 9, 10.
Oh, I got 8, I think.
7 for me.
I think I've got 16 up to
I've
you.
got one here to make 10 if it'll make one.
Yeah.
Little blob.
15 for me and 1 for you and I can't share.
So yeah, so I've
got them in now. It's in.
You still got your other second half to roll out yet?
Yeah. Doing that in now in a minute. Just the last one here. That'll do.
How many did I say? I've got 16, I think.
No, I got 15. You've got 1.
That'll be a big one.
That's fine.
How many is it supposed to make altogether then, Jeanette?
Well, it says serves 12, but then it says cut into 24 arms. So I don't know.
Well, I've got half a dough left.
Save it for on.
I forgot how many I've got now.
16.
No, I had 16. I've just rolled some more out. Hiya, Tim. Hiya, Brissy. How are you?
Right, my Brissy.
Like I said, she liked the picture of you and Biscuit in the chair. Oh, same as Chris said, he said I can't even take a nap now without Biscuit wants in on the job.
Oh, I seen that picture you put up earlier.
Yeah, I did it craftily while he
Well,
was
they're both nicking your chair, weren't they?
Yeah.
Having a sleep.
Yeah. Well, so as I say, Chris got down in it. And Biscuit insisted on jumping up on his knee. Well, same as I says, he's not exactly a lap dog, is he? You know, well, if he is, he's the biggest lap dog I've ever seen. I might just get about 21 out on it, Tracy.
Yeah. Don't know what I'm going to get out of mine yet.
Not quite 24, but yeah. Oops. I might get 22. Might get another one out. Yeah, I might just get one more out of it.
That's a bit thick.
If I work wonders.
I need another tea.
Might just about get one more. That's I don't want to go too thin and then it be sort of. Oh, I've done that one straight. All others has been fluted. I weren't watching what I were doing then. So yeah, I haven't wasted a deal. That's all I've got left. I don't think I'm going to get another one out of that one. So yeah, I'm just going to wipe my mat and then I'll make a start of pouring them in.
So how many have you got all together?
I don't know.
I don't know.
21, 22, something like that.
Right.
Something like that. Not sure. I'll tell you more when I've got them in tin. Well, it's in my silicone tin. Now, don't forget, when these has been in oven, you need your oven leaving on because you've got your meringue to harden up.
Oh, yeah.
So don't turn your oven off. more flour down me than a little. So yeah, so here's me silicone See, and what we can do as well, Tracy, is when these is in oven, we can be making the meringue.
Yeah.
Hi, John lad.
Hello, John lad.
Right, so that's the first lot in the trays. Just put these on one side a minute while I do me second lot.
Somebody. Look down.
Making over his tart. No, the great British tradition. We're making mince pies, but not just ordinary mince pies. These is going to be, hey? Okay.
Okay then. Wait. Yeah. Wait. Wait. Wait.
Mine's made 21 altogether. So I'm not quite. I don't do things like that, John lad. They are two anyway, John lad, because I've got a 2-camera setup, you see. So if one camera don't catch it, other one would. Mine's made 21, Tracy.
Yeah, I think I've got same 21.
Yeah, 21.
6, 12, 5. Yeah, 21. One must be a bit thicker than others.
Yeah, so mine's made 21.
I don't think it's going to even go in. Oh, but never mind. I've greased it.
And the problem with wearing them is it makes your hands sweat. Right, so we're going on to, I'm going to fill them up with mincemeat now. So it says 8 teaspoons of mincemeat into each pastry case, so we'll see. I mean, you don't want to put that much in that they're sort of going to overflow. So yeah, I mean, you have to judge it for yourself, really. But it's a bit of a contradiction when it says serves 12, but cut 24 rounds out. So they were neither here nor there, were they? Because I've only got 21 out of mine. Just hoping now that there's enough meringue to go round. Oh, bless. Well, you don't have no like that round here. So it's Santa's sleigh's been round, pulled by a tractor.
Went to town one day last week with Keenan after school. Can't remember what I went for now, but there were a Santa on disabled scooter, and they were giving like little chocolate bells out to little kids. What we knew of while we were inside McDonald's having us tea, and she's shouting out loud, "Oh, there's Santa outside." So can we go and see him? So I said, "Well, we'll have that first, and if he's there when we go out, I'll take you to see him." Yeah. So I asked him, he was there, and I asked him if I could have a picture, because I know it wasn't real Santa, he was just a disabled man, you know. He dressed his disabled scooter up, and he was actually dressed up as Santa Claus. And he was putting his cap out. He couldn't even speak English, he was a foreigner. And he was putting his cap out, and everyone, we were putting like a little bit of a donation. He was wanting like 50 pence so he could have a picture.
Huh. Yeah,
I thought, well, you don't want to pay to get a picture of Santa, do you?
This is the thing. If you're sort of going to dress for Santa, give like chocolate art, you're doing it out of goodness your own art, not for donations.
Yeah.
A bit cheeky.
He did. It said a small donation and you'll get a chocolate bell on a photograph. Chocolate bell.
I'll not say what I'd have said to him, but hey ho. Not to worry.
All Keen were bothered about what chocolate bell. Chocolate Ollie.
Is it my side of the bed?
We'll get your bed out then.
Oh, I can't be arsed. I'm on the sofa.
Yeah, Santa won't have a snake. Oh dear. I might actually need some more mincemeat. Good job. I got 2 jars in it.
Yeah.
I've got that bit left, and I've still got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 left to fill.
I've got that bit left. And I've got 4 more.
Baby,
So,
baby, can you do me a favour? You know that jar of mincemeat, can you get it me out of the kitchen, please? You see, mine are deeper, aren't they? Because mine are your muffin, are your muffin trays?
It's just a normal tart tray.
No,
it's only
mine's,
a thin one.
Yeah, mine's muffin trays.
But then this one's a muffin one. But
Yeah.
the pastries are too small for it, but they should still come out.
Well, that's why I use that size that I used, because otherwise, you know, they were going to be, won't be big enough. You don't like mince pies, do you, John lad? No.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of them things where you either like them or you don't,
No,
basically, isn't it? Say, I'm trying not to fill it up too much because you don't want it coming all over its sides.
Got 4 left here and 4 little things.
Well, this mincemeat, it's done 13. So it's a good job. I got some 2 jars in it. I thought I'd get 2 jars just to be on the safe side.
Well, I got 2. Johnny got me 2 jars. But I'm glad he did in a way, because I could always make something else with that other jar.
Yeah.
Because I've got 4 of these pastries to put into a tin.
Yeah, afterwards.
Yeah, I'll do it after. But I've got all these for now. I've got 12, 18, a single 6, and then that 12 one to go in oven ready when you put yours in.
Mincemeat. Well, it is actually. I don't know whether you can see that, Brissy boy.
It's mincemeat.
It is mincemeat, but it's not
classic, but it's a sweet
mincemeat.
It's not
the
savoury.
sweet mincemeat meat, not the savoury kind. I think it's got suet and mixed fruit and
it's got all sorts.
Yeah, mixed peel, you name it.
Delicious and mix of apple, diced fruit. And hold on, can't save that. Hold on.
Sugar, apple, vine fruit,
peeled and dried fruit,
raisins and currants, candied mixed citrus peel,
spices in it as well.
Syrup, orange peel, sugar, lemon peel, vegetable suet, palm oil, sunflower oil, 3 cup preservative, blah 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 blah. Anyway, man's done now. So these has got to be in the oven for 15 minutes.
You ready?
Mhm.
Not you, you bully.
So I'm just gonna wipe me. That one's gonna arrive. Yeah. Well, there's only like 9 in one and 12 in another.
Alexa, time 15 minutes.
15
I
minutes.
I don't like Christmas cake. I must admit, Crypto. I'm not a fan of Christmas cake now. Ew. So these has got to go on gas mark 7 for 15 minutes. So I'll just do that while I've got the coffee from earlier on. Probably gone cold now. Anyway, mince, when they call it mince meat, it's sort of a mixture of peel and onion. Oh,
Flour. It gets much like that.
so these has got to be on for 15 minutes until golden brown. So yeah, and while we're waiting for them, we're going to make the meringue. Just give us a chocolate log. So it says, meanwhile, whisk the egg whites, add a pinch of salt to medium peaks in a mixer, then gradually add the sugar. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to make the meringue bit.
I'm just wiping this top with all this flour.
Yeah, I've already done it. So yeah, all you need for the meringue is 2 egg whites. That's it. Obviously, you whisk it, and obviously it doubles in size. Once it's, once it's white and then mixed with peaks, that's when you start adding your sugar. golden caster sugar. I'm not going to add it all at once. I'm just going to add it a little bit at a time and mix it in. This chick says it's -4 there. Tim says I do. Baby, Tim says I do for you.
Back it oven to golden off or something.
No, it's waiting conkers.
Mine is because it's on about 7.
So yeah, as you can see, that's not going anywhere soon. So yeah, while I'm waiting for that, I'm just going to finish my coffee off, which I've still got.
Just going to open this door and change it. Let me jump off on warm. It's with cooker on as well. I've been cold all week. I can't get warm.
Oh dear. Worst time to be -7 mischief when it's when your eating's not working. So yeah, when they come out the oven, I'm putting my meringue in a piping bag. Just makes it easy for me, that's all. Because I don't know about anybody else, but in this cold weather, it's been playing havoc with me arthritis. So yeah, hence the reason why I use me food processor, and the reason why I'm using a piping bag. So yeah. The next thing is just when they come out the oven is to pipe the meringue on, and then they go in for 3 to 4 minutes, and that's it. Hey, presto, done. Well, that's it, Gordo. I mean, at least if you take a wee, at least you know what you've got's right. But yeah, and same as I say, relatively easy recipe. Bare minimum ingredients. Christmas please cost us only a few ingredients, and that's it really. So you know, if you're a fan of mince pies, yeah, give these a go. I mean, probably before Christmas, I probably will make some more mince pies, but I'll probably make normal ones, if you know what I mean. Because I normally make mince pies, maids of honour. What else do I make? Can't remember now. I know I make maids of honour are just like pastry, jam, and then like a sponge mixture on top. Yeah. So you know, we're all a big fan of them, so I always make them. I always make mince pies, but like previous years, I've never made a Christmas cake because we don't eat it. But next week we're going to be making a Christmas cake, but with a difference, because it's called a gingerbread Christmas cake. It's an alternative to a fruit Christmas cake. So yeah, for the first time in God knows how long, we will actually have a Christmas cake because it's a gingerbread one. I don't like fruit Christmas cakes, and I don't normally make a Christmas cake.
I wonder if it'll still be all right with cheese on.
What do you mean, the cream cheese frosting?
No, do you know, like you don't like.
Oh
Christmas
yeah,
cake?
you mean yeah.
So you can put like cheese up and put it on your Christmas cake and eat
it. I Vanessa. But yeah, same as I say, the one next week is gingerbread Christmas cake. It's like a 3-layer cake, and it's cream cheese frosting. So I'm quite looking forward to that. I'll probably, you know the sandwich pans. I'll probably be
using frosting on it then as well. Yeah,
cream cheese frosting. Yeah. I probably use this silicone. Can you remember them big silicone molds that I bought?
Yeah.
So we're making the Christmas cake next week. Sorry. So that'll sort of be the 20th. So just in time for, You know, whether or not it'll last, you know, the 4 days, 5 days up until Christmas.
You like to make another?
Ask me next week. Probably Wednesday, Thursday, Friday next week.
Oh, dear.
So, yeah. Is that yours done already?
It just went off then 15 minutes.
Oh.
I think I put mine in just before yours. Alexa, stop. I'll just check them anyway.
Yeah, I've still like got a minute and a half. I think you did put yours in before me. But
Yeah.
so we've already made the meringue, Vanessa. Just waiting for mince pies to come out. And then once they've come out, I'm going to put the meringue into a piping bag, pipe it on top, and then they go back in oven for another 3 to 4 minutes, I think it says. Yeah, until the meringue is slightly golden. So, ooh, Kate Bush cover. Ooh, babushka. Ooh. We still ain't got on up because, tell you, well, you see what he's done with the old mattress, he's shoved it in spare bedroom. But before he put it in the spare bedroom, he got all Christmas tree and everything, baby. He got all Christmas tree and decorations out at spare bedroom.
So the verdict's at landing.
I haven't, Tommy. Unfortunately, I ain't heard a dicky bird. I've heard anything from Laurie, but no, we've not heard from her. But yeah, it will get put up eventually in the next few days. It all depends how Chris feels tomorrow. I want to, yeah, cool him right. Biscuit in there?
No,
I was just following you.
But he wants to work.
No.
This one tonight. Leave your back garden, mate. Why not?
So yeah, so we're just we're wasting a Mr. P to bring them out. So as soon as they come out, well, basically, I'll put my meringue in my piping bag.
My stuff comes hot. Oh, I can't get it over there. That's it. What are you going to do with the other one? Oh, not yet.
Oops.
Hot. Careful, you've got a tea towel.
I have. Got a tea towel. Crap over. So yeah, so that's the first lot of mince pies. That while Chris is getting others out, I've got like I think it's an open tip on mine. Hey, I tell you something, Crypto. On comes down Boxing Day, whatever date it gets put up. Even if it's if it goes up Christmas Eve, it still comes down Boxing Day. We're not one for, 12 days of Christmas, etc. You know. But it does say on the recipe you can just spoon it on your mince pies, but I'll get two guesses, Gordo. It says who's dying in background. Yeah. Yeah. It's the pixie.
Why Lado's not going out tonight? Did I turn the oven off now?
No.
Oh, they're going back in again.
Yeah. This meringue's got to go back in. Told him he's got to choke quietly. Gordo, can you die quietly? I know some at Tracy, they smell absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, I'm just putting my stuff in the piping bag over here on my worktop.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, my mince pies on table. So I'm just doing what your Wallace doing. Well, you're putting yours on. We'll be in a minute.
See, whether not being a massive amount of meringue, I'm trying to do as little as possible, if that makes any sense. Thank you, Miss Chick. That's first lot done anyway. Oh dear. She's deciding whether or not to go back to work tomorrow. So yeah, so they the ones that I've done so far. I had to move things about here so I can. But the thing is, Miss Chick, I mean, I look at it this way: they're not going to give you any medals for going into work ill.
Is the idea of to cover all the mincemeat up?
Yeah, that's basically all I've
Right.
done. Just covered it. But I was trying to be a bit sparing with it, because of the amount that we've done, and with it only being like 2 egg whites, I don't know whether or not it. I wanted to make sure that I've got meringue for all of them, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
think I will have.
I definitely will have.
He says he's not putting his Christmas tree up. Yeah, they've got to go back in oven, Miss Chick, till the meringue's brown or just
Put
beginning.
your first lot back in yet, Jeanette?
Hey?
You put your first lot back in?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay, love.
Because Chris put these in all together, you see.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think I can just about squeeze 2 more out of this. Might be a bit of a squeeze, but I think I might just about do it. Just about had enough.
Yeah?
Just had enough. Meringue. Right, they can go back in oven now, baby.
I'll put mine in.
Your hands are so sticky there. Yeah, they've got to go in for between 3 and 4 minutes, Tommy. It's just to make the meringue, cook the meringue, basically.
I've just got like another 6 to do all together, but I'll do them after, you know, when we're off a line.
Yeah, I've just about.
And I've got another tin.
Well, that's how
I have, but hot under oven.
Just about managed to scrape enough meringue for
So
more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6 circle pastries, and
I
then
don't
I've
think
got
I could have
meringue
squeezed any more after that. Look. So, what do you reckon, Tracy? 3, 4 minutes, or 3?
Yeah, should we put me for 3 minutes? And I can...
Yeah, you don't want them like dead brown, do you?
No.
Go in bed. In bed.
So yeah, Chris is just going to put them in now. So yeah, they just go back in oven. Oh, it says between 3 to 4 minutes, Tommy. It's just so the meringue browns a little bit. Ooh. Yeah. Is that both lots in? So yeah, so because obviously you don't. The idea of putting them back in oven is to firm the meringue up and to brown it. So it's basically cooking the meringue.
If they're nice, I might do some more of these for Christmas as well.
Yeah. But
I've never had them, like you say, with that on top.
yeah, meringue.
I can't say I'm going to even attempt to.
But yeah, it's first time I've ever done mince pies with meringue. Same as I say, in previous years we've done fragipan and we've done Viennese topped mince pies. You know, we've done every sort of mince pie that there is going. So yeah, I wanted to come up with a different one this year, and George pulled it out of the bag because he says, "Well, why don't you do meringue? Mince pies with meringue on top? It's something different, isn't it?"
I think Tommy's saying something to you, Jeanette.
Yeah, he says, "Do they go back in oven?" And that's why I was just explaining to him. I just said, "Yeah, because your meringue has to brown up, and in essence, it cooks the meringue." So, like, sort of when you bite into the mince pie, you've got the pastry, but you've got like the crunchiness of the meringue. So,
that marshmallow fluff what we once got from we did something with that, didn't we, in that tub?
Yeah.
If you make that homemade, it's just egg white as well, isn't it, and sugar?
It's somewhat similar, yeah.
Yeah.
Marshmallows.
Yeah, that marshmallow fluff what we once made.
Yeah, it's marshmallows, and it's sort of a mix between a meringue and marshmallow. Yeah, you can make your own. Oh, welcome back, Crypto. Yeah, they've just gone in oven. It does say there's like only 40 seconds, so I don't know. But the oven is quite high. It's on gas mark 7, which is like 220 degrees. So the oven is quite high. So that's all it takes really to brown them. I mean, if it haven't browned them, then we'll put it on for another minute or two. So we'll see what's what when they, when they come out. So
then we've got to cool down then, haven't we, before we can eat them?
That's never stopped, Chris.
Oh,
Yeah, what, mate?
They're ready. Well,
I just checked mine.
We have to check, see if they're brown. If they're not brown, then I'll put them on for another minute or two.
Yeah, I'll just keep mine in another minute because they're nearly there, but they're not quite.
Quite, yeah.
They were nearly there. So this camera. There. It's got a mind of its own. It keeps on moving. Oh. Felt like camera were up here.
I reckon they want throwing on for I'd say a couple of minutes. So as you say, right on very top, it's starting to go brown there.
Yeah.
Yeah. According to what I've just had a notification, Freddie Flintoff has had to be airlifted to hospital after a Top Gear stunt went horribly wrong.
Oh dear.
So there you go. And that's just come up in my notifications.
Sound like an indicator.
Freddie Flintoff airlifted to hospital following car crash while filming Top Gear.
Oh dear.
They don't say how badly injured he is, the rope though. But it must be bad if they've had to airlift him. "49 minutes ago," it said. It says he was filming at Dunsfold Park Aerodrome in Surrey.
Dear.
It says his injuries are thought to be life-threatening.
They're life-threatening.
Not
No.
life-threatening.
Broken legs and arms.
Probably. This is what you get when you do them sort of things, isn't it? Well, he hasn't played cricket for God knows how long, has he? That's why he went on Top Gear. Right, Needle?
I think.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah, they definitely done.
After this off now,
Yeah. Definitely done this time. So, yeah, I'll just put that over there so Chris can put that second lot, and I'll show you these. So yeah, if you well, I mean, you can't really look closely, but yeah. So yeah, the meringue is yeah, it's sort of light brown on tips. So yeah. So I think you can safely say that yeah, the cooked. Oh, that meringue coming out of that one's like that. I mean, yeah, foodie dog. Yeah, that as well. Mincemeat. It's all right. On one of my others, sort of mincemeat's boiled over at top. So yeah, so yeah, I mean, you can definitely see that they cooked. Firmed up nicely. Don't know whether you can see them or not. Yeah. That is just like a gap where I had to, yeah, be sparingly with meringue. But yeah, they are cooked. But I'll leave them to cool down a bit, and then once they've cooled down a bit, I'll get them out of the tin.
What do you think, Jeanette?
I would say they done Tracy.
Look at that one, how big it's come up. They're lovely and brown up top, like a golden brown.
Making Florentine top mince pies. Ooh. No. She says I was just thinking of things to top mince pies with. Thank you, Jackie. It's all right. I'm just trying to. This bloody thing's got a mind of its own again. It's all right. I'm trying to.
I'll cool down a bit to get them.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can put the. Thank you very much, Tommy. Well, Chris will be the judge of that because he'll tell you as soon as they cool down. But yeah, I mean, I must admit to.
My kitchen smells lovely.
No,
it's just that we can't try them though until they're proper cool because they'll burn your mouth.
yeah, that's it.
Mm.
Crap. Done it again. It's all right. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to put link in again. So there's the link. If anybody wants to come up, we can always get them out at tin once they've cooled down a little bit. So while we're waiting, we'll get people up on panel. That's assuming people want to come up on the panel. So
Thanks, Jackie. She said that a lot.
see, here's one that I've took out. I'll put some on plate and then I'll show you. We see that's good thing about these with these molds being silicone. Yeah, they just pop out. Night, Miss Chick. Hope you're feeling better soon. Oops. So yeah, so I'm just trying to pop these out so you can see them a little bit better.
Crypto's going to pretend to strawberries inside.
She's what?
She's going to pretend
pretend the strawberry pies with whipped cream on top. But yeah, I mean, it's one of these things again. You either like mince pies or you don't, or you like meringue or you don't. You know what I mean? It's sort of.
I like them both. I'm not both together.
Oh, she says she hopes you'll feel better too. Baby, Miss Chick says she hopes you'll feel better too.
Cheers, Rich.
No, Miss Chick.
Oh, thanks, Miss Chick. Right.
Nice try, Tommy. Nice try. Because what you do, he says, you put them in individual boxes, stick a stamp on them, and post them out to your loyal subscribers. What a nice try. Oh dear. I wish I could, Tommy. I do. I honestly do. I wish I could. But you get me another plate, baby. I've got all that tub. Oh, Dad's back in bed. But yeah, I do honestly, and that's no word of a lie. That's not me bullshitting you. I do wish I could post them out to people, but I can't. It's not feasible. So yeah, so I'll just switch my camera around, baby. Baby, you get me a tub or something out there. So yeah, so that is out the pan. Yeah, you can see bits of round edges, but I were having to be a bit frugal with meringue because I got a feeling that I weren't going to have enough. But at a squeeze, I managed to get them all.
Meringue.
Yeah, with meringue on top. So yeah, so I just hang on a minute, Tracy. Oh, look at them. But it's yeah, it's
it came out easy enough, so that'll be easy.
So yeah, you know, I mean, this still a bit warm. I don't think Crystal's going to be having one just yet, but anyway. So that's sort of, you know, I can't go any closer. Or a plate, another plate. I don't know. So yeah, you know what I mean. It's one of them things where. You either like them or you don't. You know what I mean? It's like Marmite, isn't it? You either love them or you hate them. I have put link in if anybody wants to come up.
Yeah.
Because it's just fetched me another. You can't have one yet, Callum, because you're still red hot. I thought I'd get that in first before you say anything. Still... Hi, Lee.
Really?
Hello. Have you not noticed I've changed? It's Alan Melwood.
Well, is that one the one up in the loft?
No, that's the one in the model room.
No,
Alan Melwood Drive is the one here, the 68. Anfield Road, the channel, is the one in the loft. I've got a video coming out Thursday. I'm now doing different content because I am getting back in the loft January, so I'm putting in my content where I'm coming from now. And but when I type in the chat, it's on Anfield Road. It's my channel name. That's what I'm starting to go under now.
Hi, Jackie.
Hi, Jeanette.
The two things that she don't like meringue, she don't like this spice. So, but yes, but this is the thing. They do look scrumptious.
They do look very nice. Both of yours and Lucy's.
Thank you.
If we trade, I'd be on my wage in that.
Hell,
I'd have to fight Chris and Callum. Hey, I'd have to fight. Hey, if I'd have to fight Callum and Chris for him.
Oh, God. So do you know what he's just said? He says I'll be going like this through window.
Thanks a lot, Chris.
They wouldn't know.
Oh, no. Did you go back and watch that live stream today?
I hadn't had time to spit, Lee.
Okay, no. No, because
I ain't even had time for a nanny nap today.
yeah.
See, Chris had a granddad nap
About 10 minutes worth.
Yeah. Well, it says about
with
10 minutes.
biscuit lying on him.
What with, biscuit laying weary. He says I couldn't get comfortable. He said, now if they'd been lying on my side, he'd have probably got to sleep better, but he weren't to lay on his back.
I'm not looking forward to tomorrow.
I know it is. I'm looking for.
I've got to go out tomorrow and I don't want to.
I have. I've got to go to the doctor's for an injection.
Oh, I don't
Oh,
want to.
no.
I've got
It's
sat
only
doing
sending me
Christmas
big clothes.
No,
I
right.
I've transferred mine, Jeanette, what I've made onto a big silver tray.
I have. I only have to have them every 12 weeks, so it's not too bad. But at least I'm going to get my booze juice for tomorrow. So
You're cold.
I call it the booze juice because I can always tell when it's due because I feel absolutely knackered.
Can I have some?
Yeah.
There's the start of me tray.
Nothing.
So is
Hi,
that one of
Callum.
the wine things that you
That's the wire thing, yeah. Where's the...
that bit of Montre on play it? This is. Oh, hang on a minute.
That's it. That's how the wire thing starts.
This is second lot. They've just about fit on.
Oh, they look nice.
They look really scrummy.
Don't worry, Lee. Chris will tell you what they taste like.
Fine. Fine.
Lee. You know what I always say? The recipes in the description.
Yeah, making your bloody self.
I may have a go at that.
And you've got your mixer, and all it is 2 egg whites and 125 grams of golden caster sugar. Tracy hadn't got golden caster sugar, so she used ordinary caster sugar.
It still works.
And that's it. And your mincemeat. If you go in out, get some mincemeat. So yeah, easy.
Yeah.
Easy. He got paste, cookie cutters. He got cookie.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got loads of them.
Hang on a minute. I haven't had a chance to have a look yet, Crypto.
Oh. Why is that just gone in the chat? Huh? How is that chat still there?
Hang on about
Have a guess whose chat? This laptop got closed down last night, yeah? Have a guess whose...
It's all right. Crypto sent me a thing, and it's a mug, and she says I found perfect mug, and she says you had me at cake. You know, scribble cake bit out, and put chocolate on it, and that.
yeah.
Expensive at £12.50. Yeah, you had me
Wow.
at cake. But yeah, perfect Crypto.
Perfect.
So yeah, Chris feels as rough as the butcher's dog.
He sounds it.
Yeah,
I've popping this morning.
Of course, he's been fanning about with this mattress.
But it's been out a few mornings as well, hasn't it? It's been cold and
yeah, that's what I said. I said, well, you've been out in all weathers. I said, you've been freezing cold. You've come back and put heating on. So that's, what I mean? It's no wonder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as Chris said, that mattress needed doing today because otherwise I wouldn't be able to go in car. And it'd have meant forking back for a taxi and with money what we ain't got, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Not one
that's how the tree starts. That's how the tree starts. And then it goes like that.
Hi, Courtney.
Hi, Courtney.
But yeah, you know what I mean. It's the thing that we're going through Chris's mind. It's 0 degrees here, Tommy.
I guess. Do you want to know what it is here? Want to know what it is here? 3 Celsius.
Short weather, that.
Short weather.
What's your tablet? What was your tablet saying, Jackie?
I don't know. Just turn it off, like.
But as well as Gerrit mattress out at car,
We've
had snow, and then we're
on.
temperatures.
Yeah, but I've had this door in this room shut. I'm shutting it every time I go out, so I'm keeping the heat in it.
The paths outside were rock solid. He went out yesterday to try and clear them. Hi, Pete.
Hi, Pete.
So he had to get big guns out and take his metal shovel out to get the ice off.
Yeah, and I had to do that.
Yeah, Pete, that's what you've missed. What you could have won. So yeah, meringue.
No, you don't.
Yeah. So on top of that, it took him forever to scrape all ice up, because same as he said, bringing that mattress in, he didn't want to, well, he'd have had a soft landing anyway, wouldn't he, if he'd slipped?
Yeah. Long as he landed on the mattress, not the mattress on top of him.
First things first, he had to clear all ice and everything off at paths. Then he got set about getting this mattress out at car. He would try to do it on his own.
That's something. I can do that. I can do stuff like that.
Yeah, but you're younger than Chris.
It worked till next door, but one come out. She must have said to him, Chris is struggling trying to get mattress out of car by himself. And he come out and he bought it in here. Well, same as Chris says, had we sort of thought beforehand they could have got that mattress off our bed, but the mattress, our mattress was still on bed. So he says, just put it up near the kitchen door. So then they had to struggle taking it upstairs. So we ended up going round to next door to Brian next door to ask him to help him. Because it's not just a straight up staircase on it. It's like about 6 steps, a landing, another landing, and then it goes up opposite way.
Oh,
so
God, yeah.
Going like that and going back on your son, if you know what I mean.
Wow.
So had it have been straightforward, you know, it'd have been all right.
Yeah.
Well done. Oh, I didn't send that email.
How come you just remembered now?
What?
Shut up a minute.
Can't you hear?
Boring.
That's what he's liking.
Chris is asleep.
Chris is asleep.
Shut up, mate.
He's snoring his head off. But anyway, say, had we thought it through, we'd have took old mattress off, stuck it in spare bedroom, and then he could have took mattress straight upstairs, but we didn't. So so it propped up against kitchen door, so we had to come fetch Brian to help him upstairs with it, because it's a bit awkward. If it had been straight up, he might have done it by himself, but so
Partners, lurking.
The noise you can hear is Chris snoring.
No.
Chris, Jeanette.
Lucy was snoring before.
You'll get a what? I've got a good night in front of me, don't you think?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't sleep very good at best of times.
No.
Yeah. They ought to get me other, rake me old CPAP mask out for him. Everybody went quiet because could hear you snoring. You went,
We're just snoring, Chris.
You can't be
yeah, all three on them will bear witness.
We're just snoring.
Where be with biscuit?
Blaming biscuit.
It's a wonder he hadn't just said, I would just rest
Don't
him.
blame the dog. It did sound like you.
So yeah, I mean, on top of everything else, he's poorly. He's done no but sneeze all day. I mean, I don't think I think it's just a cold. You know what I mean? Just
it's not good.
It's not really
it is just
It's
cold.
some Beecham's powders and hot lemonade.
He likes hot lemons, but I can't stand them. I don't like
No,
them.
no. Do you know the best way to cure a cold? Just put up with it.
Get some whiskey down you.
Chris,
After you finish driving, though.
But
Yeah, drop a whiskey down you, Chris.
they ain't got none
Hot
till
whiskey. And
delivered till Thursday. He'll have some Thursday. He'll have to get some small bottles. So yeah. So on top of him not feeling well, he's actually shoveling ice and getting ice up. Plus, is to take that damn thing.
I hope you don't give you a cold for me.
Jeanette.
What?
blame Lee.
I says, don't let him be giving it to you.
Wouldn't
It's germs.
Better not.
You might know there's something wrong with you. See?
Yeah. I say.
Huh?
I'm going to bed like this tonight.
Yeah.
I'm glad I don't. I've got my bed to myself.
And then put me CPAP on the top of it.
Your mask on top of it.
I think something else was wrong.
Pete says eat shit loads of garlic.
Oh, we've got vampires. Is that supposed to be really good?
Yeah, must do.
Go on, then.
But yeah, he started it this morning
Yeah,
sneezing.
you feed a cold and you starve a fever.
That's it.
There'll definitely be no more pies left tomorrow then.
I'm just going to say that, Jackie. He took words out of my mouth.
Not only do I need a baker, I want one of them hazmat suits. You know, one of them white suits that you, yeah.
It's your fault.
Yeah, that's it. You'll blame everybody else.
Blame Lee. He doesn't pay it.
Callum's just said, he says, you better not eat me. We break up Friday at Thursday.
Oh, God. Yeah, I'm going to get a job.
But that's the thing, Crypto.
Got me for 2 weeks.
You heard how hard he was snoring. That is what I have to put up
Even
with.
better.
But yeah, that is, that is the decibels that he snores when he's in bed, especially when he's got a cold. So
You've seen what Lee's got on.
I'll not be having a decent night's sleep tonight, and we've got to go.
Yeah. Have a look at Lee. Have a look at Lee.
And I've seen him with mask on.
Yeah, but the problem, I need windscreen wipers.
I tell you what you need, Lee. You want one of them with nose pieces on. Because
They're the ones who used to have to wear for work. Because it's
pull
black.
your glasses up. You get one of them with nose pieces on, squeeze it to your nose, and then put your glasses down and don't steam up at all.
Yeah, no, I couldn't wear them because you didn't
Hi,
know
Colin.
Mum.
Yeah, never mind. I hope they burn your fingers, Kat. They were just about to get one of the mince pies.
Might be cool now.
But no, they're still a bit warm.
Mincemeat will be red hot in the middle.
Well, when you think about it, that mincemeat's been in twice in oven.
Yeah.
They were bubbling.
Yeah, that's true on that one, Pete. I'll back you all the way on that. The masks were useless. I was working right through the first lockdown, and they're a waste of time. I was working in security, dealing with public.
Night, Callum.
Leave them on.
Night, Callum.
But this is the thing. Our doctors still insist that you wear one.
I know.
It's not compulsory to wear it.
The thing is, Chris suffers with asthma, so
Yeah.
you don't make him wear one.
Yeah,
So,
I'm the same. I'm the same because I've got slight asthma. I don't have to wear it officially.
The thing is with me, because I've got a weakened immune system and my lungs is not great anyway, I always wear one anyway to protect myself rather than to protect anybody else.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? Because if I were to get like a cold as bad as what Chris has got, that'd be it.
Go to the chef, like me.
Go straight to your lungs, won't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Like when we were all on lockdown on the first lockdown round here, we were having people riding stolen bikes around the estate, and the police were just running from it. They were just sitting in the car watching them ride past it, and you go up to them, and they'd have the window come open a little bit, and they'd say, "Yeah, we do know about them. We're dealing with them." They're just watching them in the car.
But yeah, Pete, I agree with you there, Pete. They are more dangerous.
Oh, they are.
With respiratory problems. But at the end of the day, I mean, understand it from my point of view. You don't know what you're picking up when you're going to the doctors, do you?
Exactly, yeah.
I mean, I'm doing it more for my sake than anything else. You know what I mean?
I'll hit the nail on the head. Something on here, Jeanette. You know, a lot of people that wear those masks, some of them are wearing disposable masks more than one day and washing them. They're not meant to be washed.
No, they're not.
This is no word of a lie, Lee. When I went down to Asda one day on my mobility scooter and Chris bought biscuit with us, you ought to see the amount of masks that were slung.
Oh yeah. On the first
I like that round here.
They wear on the
first lockdown.
Rather than put them in your pocket and dispose of them when they're not home, they just.
I was wearing.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, I'll tell you.
Terms.
I'll tell everybody.
I'll tell you now.
Pick up after them.
I'm not afraid to say. I know why I'm not allowed into Asda. When I was working there on the first lockdown, and they didn't like the way I was telling the public, "Can you put your mask in the bin? It's causing it should be put straight in the bin."
Yeah.
Because I was told by my boss.
It's just these simple things like if you got it's a disposable mask. If you're wearing it, put it in your pocket, take it home with you.
Yeah, don't leave it lying around. And one of the assistant managers that barred me after we left the contract is the one that's barred me for going in Asda because I'm allowed in 20 other Asda other than that one by me.
Oh dear. I say, Gordo says Uber drivers just hit a neighbour's car.
What?
An Uber driver's just hit neighbour's car.
Oh, nice.
Oh dear.
Who's neighbour?
And he tried to drive off. Gordo.
Mm.
Oh dear.
But this is the thing, you know, don't they understand number plate recognition? They've only got to trace it back to the Uber driver that were delivering in area. They've got his details.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? There's some of them, they're stupid.
Yeah.
There's some Uber drivers. Some
There
Uber
are
drivers.
some a lot of foreigners as well.
I would think so, Pete, as well, especially if you try to drive off as well. But it's common sense when an Uber driver is assigned to, I don't know, let's say it was somebody down there. When an Uber driver is assigned to that particular property, they're going to know his registration.
Yeah.
Oh, just being on the phone.
Keeping it up, Lee.
We are
Go
able
to
to
bed early.
the reg in his car. Well, that's his Uber job gone up, Swanee, then.
Yep, that is.
But you know what I mean? It's nobody can get away with it nowadays. Not with what is it called?
Number plate recognition.
Yeah, number plate recognition.
Yeah.
But I mean, put it this way. If the roles were reversed and somebody had backed into his or gone into his car, it'd soon be kicking off.
Oh yeah, it would be.
So yeah, you know what I mean. You put
Of course.
Of course.
Foot, and if somebody had just either backed into him or gone to him, it'd have been getting it, you know, been given it Lard. Hey,
Yeah.
no,
Start coughing.
That just went down that drink just went down the heart wrong road.
You know what?
Choke quietly, Leg.
Exactly. Gordo told Chris to die quietly.
Yeah, die quietly, Leg.
Well, do you know what I'm drinking? Orange and mango herbal tea.
No, what I'm saying is, partners, they've only got to take a picture at number plate or whatever, like Gordo says he's done. Coppers put it in the computer and they'll know straight away who it is.
Do you know, though, there's another way the public can do that as well. We can go on to DVLA. If you see a car you don't recognise, we can go on to DVLA and put that.
So it's noted and taxed and everything.
Yeah, we can go on to it. I done it to a car that was parked outside ours for about a month and a half. Eventually, I put it in, come back, not MOT'd or taxed. The next day, because I reported it, they turned up and took it away.
But this is the thing. I mean, it reeks. If he won't give his details or anything, it reeks of something dodgy there.
Oh, I know that. I used to ride bikes. Jackie knows this one. I come off, went over the bars. The guy didn't even give his name to me or nothing and said, "You're okay. No one's involved." I ended up going on the pavement and over the bars. All I'd done is cracked his back light. He wasn't interested in it. He said to me straight, he said, "Oh, I'm already on provisional."
Hey, I tell you something. What happened to us, and this is a regular ruse, should I say, with taxi drivers. We was in a car park once, and Chris were backing up, and this taxi driver jumps out and said Chris had backed into him. So Chris says, "Well, here's my insurance details and everything." He says, "No." He says, "We're not go through insurance." He says, "Just give me X amount of money." And we won't police or insurance or anything. Chris says, "No." We says, "I'm doing it right, me."
Yeah, that's what I said to this.
Yeah.
That's what I said to this guy.
He soon got in his car and drove off when he knew we weren't going to get no money out on us.
Yeah, well, that's what I said to that guy. I said, "We'll change detail. We'll change details, and I'll get the police. I'll get me insurance and get the police involved." As soon as I said that, he straight away got in the vehicle and spun off.
Black cat.
A big black cat.
No, a black cat. You know which one I mean? Oh. I've just opened the door and there's no deer.
It's all right. It keeps hearing scratching at door, and there's only Benny used to scratch at door. And it's just opened door, looked, and there's no there. Yeah, same as we said, partners. If we're prepared to go through insurance, you're not getting any money out of us, mate. Go through right channels. You go through insurance. He soon got back in his car. And when he knew we weren't getting it, I think he thought you know. we've got money to throw at him.
Oh, do you know, at the end of the stream, I've got something to tell you.
So yeah, so because we weren't complying and we weren't handing any cash over and wanted to go through right channels, which you should do. You should never hand any cash
Exactly, yeah. You don't hand cash over to just anyone like that.
Here's my insurance details. Give me yours. Once you, no, we don't want. We're a foreigner. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Now. We don't want insurance involving. And Chris says, well, that's the only way you're going to get any money out on me.
I've got nobody, so.
Well, that's it.
Join the club.
Yeah, we're not even putting Christmas decorations up. Can't be bothered.
Well, some aren't out at spare bedroom, but they're not up yet. And
I only have to go through the loft arch and in a box in the loft, but I can't be bothered doing that.
But yeah, ours was in the spare bedroom, but because Chris has put
the mattress.
Higher up.
Higher.
He's in the space station.
Because
I'm on board the Enterprise.
Chris is shoving
the
old mattress in the spare bedroom for now. He says, well, I thought I'd get Christmas tree out and decorations. He says, you know what I mean?
The only thing I've got up with Christmas is 3 Christmas cards. I've got our friends and a neighbour.
We've had one today.
I've got 3. One from York. One from another friend. And one from one of our neighbours.
Uh-oh.
What?
I can't really. Just sent it to you, Chris. That Gordo's, yeah. Well, you can't really deny that, can you, Gordo? Showing your bumpers together.
Mm.
It's one of them things where.
You're not a guy demanding money off you. Was it just some random guy coming up to you saying?
No, it was a taxi driver. Did
he actually hit him, or was it just a total scam?
Well, he was saying that we'd hit him. He said we'd backed into him.
You would have felt the bump.
That's it. You see, this is.
You got a rear-facing dash cam.
Back my fist onto his nose.
Yeah. Basically, at the end of the day, it was word against ours. And when we started talking, insurance details and everything, no, it didn't.
It probably wasn't insured.
Yeah, just got back in his car. Yeah.
Well, that's like the lad that brought. That's the one in the van that brought me off. He just drove off. When I said we'll change details, he spun off.
That's the picture that Nick's just sent me.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, he's obviously a
bumper rubbing.
Yeah.
Called bumper kiss.
And that's the guy's registration and everything.
Mm.
So
no down for them then.
As you said, it probably. If he were kosher and he were above board, it would have given you details and everything straight away, rather than sort of, yeah.
That camera's crystal clear.
Yeah, finally got this today through post.
Unfortunately.
Eventually.
For Mercedes, it took him a month.
Wow.
Before realising
they put that tree back up in front of your face. It makes a good thing. That's it. Can't see you properly now. That's a good thing. That
it says neighbour were waving this morning.
No, I stood waving to my neighbour for 10 minutes this morning before realising she was cleaning her windows.
He says, I stood waving to my neighbour this morning for 10 minutes, he says, before realising she was cleaning the windows.
Oh, God, Chris.
I expect you to do that, Chris. Not you.
But
Leave that thick, you do that. I'm not saying that you're thick, Chris.
yeah,
I'm thick as two planks.
But try one, it's cool down now.
You
Or don't
said
you feel like it? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's going to come
Got me a
home.
registration
Go and eat it
document.
on camera just to annoy me.
That's a first. Says to him, do you want to try one? He says, no, I don't feel like it.
Wow, that means he's not well at all.
I'll be waging that.
I said, but yeah.
Daughter and I need Keely.
Gordo says it's tacked an MOT, but that don't mean to say that it's insured.
That's what we say.
You can check
Exactly.
you can check insurance.
That's what taxi drivers do. Them cars are working 24/7.
Hi, Jennifer.
It might not even be insured for that bloke that's actually driving it to drive it.
Mm.
That could be sort of somewhere. There's something suspicious somewhere. We're not wanting to give details. That's
Oh, yeah.
a bit about it. You know what I mean? If he were all up and above board, yeah, you readily hand your your insurance details and whatnot over. Not, sort of trying to drive away from seeing without getting your details.
Yeah, I'll
You know
drop,
what I
I'll
mean?
drop a link. Ask Mid. It's Ask Mid.
We'll leave it.
Oops.
Oh,
It's not Amber, is it?
no,
No,
it's
Jenny.
mobility. But yeah, when Lee were on about it, I says I do know that it's a site. It's a government site or something where you can check its.
Yeah, it is.
That's DVLA.
DVLA, yeah.
Where you can check, see if it's got insurance, see if it's.
No, it's not. It's not
Yeah,
insurance. DVLA is not insurance. That's for tax and MOT.
Yeah, DVLA you can, but there's another site you can go for insurance. I don't know the link for that one.
Bulldog.com.
Oh, God.
It says it's not pornobly. But yeah, I mean it reeks. If he were kosher, let's just say, he wouldn't have had to drive off, and he wouldn't have been reluctant to give his details.
No.
Oh, God. Hey, what the...
What's he said?
I'll let Jeanette say it.
Presenters on Children in Need just said, put your phone and pledge.
Well, I don't have any pledge to hand, but I've got my phone.
I'm ready to polishing the other 100 I'm supposed to do next. I'm sure he just told us that one other day.
Oh, God.
Other brands of furniture polish are available.
I've got Mr. Sheen behind the curtain.
But yeah, it's definitely something wrong somewhere.
You don't use it then, Lee.
Don't want his not prepared to leave his details in a note. So definitely something to miss somewhere.
Yeah, definitely.
All the furniture brands. Oh dear.
Oh, dear,
I know you've only just come up, Partners, but Chris is nodding off again.
He's doing the Tim.
He was snoring before.
He's the one you didn't hear him snoring.
You could hear him
Was it Chris or was
snoring.
it the dog?
It was
No, it was Chris.
It was Chris. Oh, have a guess what, Partners?
Lee, shut up. Mute his mic.
I don't think he's fully asleep because he stopped snoring now. Right, I'm going to get off, guys. We'll talk afterwards anyway for about 5-10 minutes. So
Yeah.
I'll see you all on the next one, guys.
Bye to everyone in chat. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Why is that one like that?
Long outro.
Oh, I just thought I'd change it up a bit.
I went.
Shh. Play.